Okay, we are group 1. The group name is Point Collection. We do about point collection in cafe. The background, when you have a 10 point, you can redeem free one a cup in the menu. Okay, let's start. When you run the terminal, okay, when you run here, this is here. We have the show menu in the cafe. When you are and program asks you menu want to select 1 to 9. If you are select the character is all pin over is here. Show you pin error please input only number. If you are input the number over 9 1 to 9 here we show you please input a number between 1 and 9. Okay, if you enter number in 1 to 9 is the next part. Show you please enter your phone number. If you under text is here, it show you invalid input, please input only number. And then if you input number and not 10, it show you input the number must have a 10 character. And the first mode are you the membership. Let you see. Yeah. It's here. It show your name, Pan EE, and your phone number and your point. If you have a 10 point, we ask you want to free cup in the order. If you say yes, it show you must to pay 0 baht and point your declare and 0 and you get a 1 point. And the next condition, if you are not a member, it's here. It's ask you do you want to register the member. If you say yes, it show you want to input the name, yeah, and show your bill, your menu and your phone and your point. And the next condition, if you say no, it show your bill and not show your point. That is my terminal. Thank you.
This customer class from our project. This we will contain name, phone number, this number, point, size, and this is collection called hashmap. This function when we need to create new customer, we use this function, and this is get name to get user name to this function. Is I get name, but his phone number is, and this is member. We use this to check user. If user is number, they will return true. This point to show some user point, and then this gets a return amount of customer. This set point is set customers point that they have, and this add point, this will add that username user some point like plus some one. When you have 3 point, they will return 4 point for you. Then this customer get customer, they will return customer amount. And this is add customer, they will add new customer, like, and we need to member status point, and this function will find customer by phone number. Like we input phone number, it will show customer that contain that phone number. This is PIM member. Like this function will print some member by phone, and this function will check member by phone number and return like boolean.
So next, we're gonna talk about the menu class. First, we declare the name into the string and price into a double, and we declare the method that we can add another menu. Next is we get the name from the menu is we get from here. So and next we're gonna get the price that we got from here, and this is our menu that we contain in array, and print menu method that will print the menu out into the console. We use the system print line to create the menu head, and we use for loop to print out all the menu in the array list.
Public class invalid input exception. Invalid input put phone number. Next class invalid phone number. The make must have 10 characters and start with 0.
This is our main class. The first thing main class gonna do is to add customers, the data that we already mock up, and then it's gonna go to print the menu. This one is to ask user about input to select the menu. This select menu session is to ask user about input to select the menu. It's gonna receive the input and then try and cache that input, that customer input is number or not. If it's not number, it's gonna give user an error. This if else is gonna check that the number that user input is greater than 0 and lower than 10. If it is, it's gonna break this if. If it is not, it's gonna give user that it is error, and then tell them that input only number between 1 and 9. This one is to get user the phone number, and we're gonna call phone num input method and phone num fig method. Phone num input method is gonna ask user about their phone number and gonna check that the phone number that user input is numbers or not. If it is string, they're gonna throw invalid input exception, and then they also gonna check that the phone number that user input is equal 10 or not. If it's less than or more than 10 character, they're gonna throw invalid phone number exception. This cache gonna check that invalid input exception or invalid phone number exception is thrown or not. If it is, it's gonna give user an error message.
The program will check that you were the member or not by your phone number, and it will see the point of your account. If it is more than or equal, then it will ask about your 1, 2, 3 cup, and then if you say yes, it will minus your point by 10 and the price will be 0. And next, if you were not the member, the program will ask you if you want to register one. If you say yes, it will make you type your information on it, your name and your phone number. And
Okay, the last part we're gonna talk about the bills. Yeah, the first we're gonna print your select menu and input the menu index, and we're gonna use minus 1 because index is started with 0 and get the name, and we print the total price, and the last one we print the phone number. If you are a member, add the 1 point and print your gain point, and you have a point now. Yeah, it's the finish. Okay, thank you for attention. We are group 1. Bye bye.